Hello, friends. Hope you're having an amazing day. I'm coming to you a little bit tired this week. It's been a long week. And the great thing about today is that I received a couple different gifts from a couple friends. So it kind of made my day. And one of those friends, Melody, she gifted me a course for my business. So I was able to download the course and I'm going to be able to start that today. So I'm super excited about that. And then I have another friend, Edie. She's from Dallas. She gifted me some jam. I know. You probably cannot believe that I have jam in my home or that I would be talking about sugar. But the thing is yes, I was once a sugar addict, but I do still have jam in my home. Now, if you are looking for peach jam, my girl in Dallas is amazing. So we were talking about it the other day and she was like, can you please be my taste tester? Because my husband, he goes all over town and he looks for peach jam. And no offense to any farmers around here if you see this video, but the truth is that Edie makes the best peach jam. So he was kind of craving it and just so happened that she had some peaches on hand and was gonna make those. So she sent us so much jam, peach, regular. She says this one is peach imperfect, but good. And then she sent us two different recipes. These are actually brand new. I don't think she's ever made these before, but they're peach habanero recipes 1 and 2. And they're in their little jars. I'm not gonna open those for you. They're actually for my husband, but I am saving them for him and I'll probably seal the box back up before he gets here. So I wanna talk to you a little bit today about metabolism because like I said earlier, a lot of people probably would not believe that I even had peach jam in my house or that we consume those types of foods in my home. And although it's very rare, I will say, especially for me, my husband does have peach jam or some sort of jam at least one day a week. And here's the thing. I believe that we should not have to experience deprivation to be able to lose weight. And so I want to talk to you a little bit today about some of the myths that I've encountered even this week. Myth number 1 is that people believe that a slow metabolism equals weight gain. And the truth is that that's not true at all. Every organism has a metabolism, from bacteria to you and me, right? And we need to think about our resting metabolic rate. And that actually burns about 70% of our calories, believe it or not. So the best way to actually burn fat is to build muscle. So you don't really want to think about so much like slow metabolism equals weight gain and fast metabolism equals weight loss. What you really want to think about is finding your specific metabolic rate. And when you find that, you'll know the foods that you need to eat to actually sustain yourself, to give you the energy that you need, to stabilize your moods so that you're not feeling groggy, you're not feeling tired after your meals, that you're feeling satisfied, you're not having any cravings or anything like that. And that's really the key. So myth number 2 is that extreme diets are going to help you lose weight. And that is a lie. Because even this last week, I had somebody come to me and they said they were on a soup cleanse. I read a post last week, someone said they were going to do a juice cleanse, to lose weight. And all those things are great. I don't think that juicing is a problem, but to go on a juice fast in order to lose weight is just a backwards way of thinking. Going on the HCG diet is a backward way of thinking if you want to lose weight. Eating 500 calories for an extended period of time is a problem. It actually slows down your metabolism. It's not doing anything for you. And the truth is that you really want something that is going to sustain you and that you can do for long periods of time. It's really about finding that perfect formula that you can use, not only today, but for years to come. And that really goes back to what I was saying about learning how to balance your plate appropriately. The truth is that if you're eating whole foods and you're eating things that God made, like plants and meats and fruits and all those different things, a lot of people think that fruit is a taboo food. And the thing is you have to find what works right for your specific body. And this takes me kind of to the ketogenic diet. There's this ketogenic diet craze, and it's been going on for many years. And the truth about the ketogenic diet is the answer is not found in loads of bacon covered in cheese and, all these hamburger patties and things like that. The truth is that people are eating real whole food, and that is why the body is adapting well to that. you really want to focus on eating so that you are sustaining your blood sugar levels. And I actually have a resource that I've created, and I use this with my clients. So if you want it, just shoot me a message and I'll send it to you for free. But it teaches you how to balance your plate appropriately. And that is, you don't really have to count the carbs, the fats, the proteins necessarily, but you really want to just be able to look at your plate and eyeball it and say, okay, this looks really balanced. And then after you look at your plate and you consume the food, you're going to kind of determine how you feel afterwards. Is your mood stabilized? Are you satisfied? Are you craving foods? And depending on your response to a specific meal, you're going to tweak and change your plate, and you're going to learn how you can really just eat anywhere. It doesn't matter if you're at home, if you're at a friend's house, if you're in a restaurant, you'll really be able to eat anywhere and not have to worry so much about what's there. And you'll be able to really feel energized after your meals and not have to worry about gaining weight. Myth number 3 is eat more often. People believe that you should eat more often. And this is not true at all. The problem is there are a lot of personal trainers out there saying this. There are a lot of personal trainers I've referred my clients to, and I apologize, but they're telling them to eat every couple of hours. And this is really big in the CrossFit community. This is really big with a lot of doctors that are working with diabetic patients, and they're telling them to eat more often to sustain blood sugar. Here's the problem. When you eat more often, you're eating every 2 hours, your blood sugar levels look like this. They never drop, they never dip. We need to be focused on something that allows and causes the body to adapt. When the body goes through a good stressor like that, we learn to adapt to a situation. If you're constantly putting food in, your body is going to learn to fuel itself from the food, the sugar. If you allow your body to fast for certain periods of time, then your body's going to start using its own mechanisms for energy, which means that when you go for longer periods of time, you're going to be able to burn fat for fuel instead of burning sugar for fuel. And so there are negative impacts on the blood sugar. Again, this is actually going to drive disease, because we know that if blood sugar is constantly high, blood sugar affects every single organ system in the body. And you may know diabetics, they've lost their feet, they've lost, their vision, they've had heart problems, they've had kidney problems. And that's because when the blood sugar is high at constant levels all the time, then it's going to negatively impact every organ system in the body. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about a client of mine. And she was following a ketogenic diet when she came to me. She had been following that for about 3 years. And the truth is that there is no diet that's one size fits all, right? You have to find what works for your specific body. And what we did with her is we started looking at food sensitivities. She had not lost any weight on keto, yet she kept doing it because she believed that, the gurus out there, they had all the answers and that she just needed to wait it out. 3 years later, that's a little long, right? So after 3 years, we did food sensitivity testing. We started looking at inflammatory foods, started removing inflammatory foods, and we did the metabolic diet testing. And that's the resource that I want to gift you guys today. So when we started looking at her metabolic type, we realized that she did not need to be consuming that much fat and protein. She needed to really focus more on carbs. She was so excited when she got the results, because I was like, you need to really increase your fruits, your starchy vegetables like your sweet potatoes and things like that. And she has been thrilled being able to eat more fruits, add more things into her diet. And she called me immediately, like within a couple weeks, and was like, oh my gosh, I'm loving this new diet because I can actually eat foods that I enjoy, that I've been leaving out for so long, and I'm actually losing weight. So the key is there is no one size fits all diet program. You are believing a lot of myths out there, a lot of lies, because a lot of people don't understand the body and how it works on a chemistry level. And there's just a lot of bad information going on, bad science. People are just kind of regurgitating information just because it sounds good and it's working for a group of people. Yes, keto works for some people. Yes, vegan type diets may work for some people, right? But they are not one size fits all. And the truth is that you need to find the perfect diet for you. I hope this helps you. Again, if you guys want my resource or anything else, if you have questions about your metabolism or specific diets, You can leave those in the comments for me below and enjoy the rest of your beautiful day.